I was originally going to give Starcross World its own review, but unfortunately, since there isn't an awful lot I can talk about with Starcross World, I decided to integrate the DLC category into this review to talk about Starcross World that way instead. And what convinced me to purchase Kirby and the Forgotten Land on Nintendo Switch 2 is probably the Starcross World DLC, as this expansion, while it only does offer 12 remixed levels from the base game, it does offer a reason to come back to Kirby and the Forgotten Land after you've beaten it, since the star effects within the levels are fun to play around with, and the crystal theme to each environment does give it its own unique flair that fits perfectly into Forgotten Land's style. The DLC does also expand on the challenge and does reward players who have already completed the base game without feeling too unfair. It does ensure that the core experience of the Forgotten Land still has something new to play around with, and between expanding Waddle Dee Town, collectibles, and the DLC, Forgotten Land does have more replay value than ever from a Kirby title. But if I had to rate Starcross World separately, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. But because Starcross World isn't getting its own score, but is instead merging into Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it doesn't end up being separate.